secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demon, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Alright, so today we're gonna go over what I think a lot of people sleep on. It's a very, very overpowered animation this year, and that is going to be the Euro step. Now, if you remember correctly, right when 2K26 was being released, they implemented a new feature within Euro steps. Is when you're in the process of doing a Euro step, you hold L2 and it slows down the animation. Okay, so it slows down that Euro step to where now when defenders immediately see you gather, they jump because they know they're used to people going for a dunk or a layup being quickly done. The L2 Euro is so overpowered because people just jump immediately and you just lay up right by them. And a lot of people don't utilize it. Now, what I'm going to do briefly is going to show you what the best Euro step animations to utilize and also show you the ones you don't want. But the first thing I want you to understand is that Euro stepping with L2, you should do it every single time. Because I know some of y'all in the comment section will be like, well, when should I hold L2? When should I do it or shouldn't do it? My best bet is that you're not necessarily going to always know what the defender is going to do. So it's always best just to hold L2 and do it in every single time you're doing a Euro step, okay? So every time you're going to the basket during a Euro step, hold L2. And the crazy thing is that the reason why I've been doing layups more is because for some reason, shape, or form, the dunk meter is just completely broken on this game. So, and I've been, complaining about it. I've been telling 2K about it, and it's never going to change. It doesn't make any sense that a contact dunk or just using a pro stick dunk, even when you're wide open, it's difficult, but it's people, okay, put it like this. So I don't want to ramble and I'm gonna move on. You have a better chance of hitting a shot from 25 feet than you do from 3 feet, right? And it shouldn't be like that. That's just physically doesn't make any sense, right? That's why that's why every single person that ever played basketball has a higher percentage laying the ball up or dunking it than they do from shooting a three-point shot. But in NBA 2K, you will see a lot of people that will have 60, 70, 80% three-point shot and then like a 40, 50% field goal percentage overall because they're missing a lot of shots around the basket. And then if you even go deeper, you'll see that people are missing dunks the same exact way. They're missing so many dunks around the basket because the contest system mechanism is so off and broken on the game when it comes to, and we know it, right? You got 7-foot centers that will literally have a small green window when they're trying to dunk on a 6'4" guard, right? So just keep that in mind. Always try to take that in consideration. The last thing I want to talk about is the takeover, all right? A lot of people sleep on lethal layup or just having that lethal layup takeover, but I've been utilizing it more and more, and it improves the ability to finish tough layups and floaters in traffic. Give it a try, because if you're somebody, listen, now obviously post machine is OP, right? But what I'm saying is that lethal layup is just as powerful, and you don't have to necessarily worry about getting knocked out of animation, because if you get knocked out of animation, guess what? You're into a layup anyway, and that will take over. So keep that in mind. Don't sleep on that, right? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Euro steps, okay? So you want to come out here into Euro steps, and as you can see, I purchased every single one, right, for this height, right? So if you come over here to animation store, basically every single one is purchased. The ones you don't see purchased are the ones that do the dumb stuff like that go behind your back. Like that is, you don't want that, right? So what you want is a straight quick Euro and then high releasing layup. And right now, as you see, I'm on one that a lot of people love, and I'm just want to show you why it's a bad one to utilize, and that's Malik Monk's, okay? Malik Monk is a very high one. It requires an 85 driving layup. And as you're going to see here, right, you see that? He does a scoop layup. It's a scoop layup. Now, what if the defender doesn't jump, right? And you're caught in that animation. You're doing a scoop layup, right? That's better right there. But you got to understand the animations you're going to get most of the time are going to be these weird scoop layups like that, right? You don't want that. And as you can see, I'm going full speed here, right? This is a full speed layup, right? Again, Euro layup. Look at that scoop layup right into the defender. You cannot go off the high rating. Just because it's a high rating requirement doesn't mean it's going to be good. Now this is me holding L2, and you see right there, he stopped and he paused in between that, but he still did a scoop layup. Not a good layup at all. And I don't want to sit here and show every single one and be long-winded with it. So I'm going to show you the one that is the best to equip. And you're going to see why immediately, okay? And that is going to be Zach LaVine. Now, Zach LaVine, it does require an 83, right? And unfortunately, if you are somebody that is not having 83, then Brunson is what you want to go with. You see Brunson's high releasing, okay? So when we go with Zach LaVine, show you the best one to utilize. And this is for 6'5" and under. So I'm gonna show you all the heights. 6'5" and under, and as you're gonna see, this is why. Look at that, straight to the basket, right? This is not no scoop layup and that type of deal. You might get one, but see right here, boom, straight to the basket, right? High releasing, straight to the basket. You're not gonna get yourself caught in anything crazy. Boom, look at that, right there, high releasing. Nothing's underhand scooping, none of that, all right? Straight to the basket, high releasing, right there, boom. Get it up, all right? That is the one that you want to utilize. If you do not have 82, then go 7, and you have something close, like then go 77 to utilize Brunson. And I will show Brunson also because I do like Brunson, and I can go in between either or. Doesn't really matter. And we can kind of move on to the next height. But I want to show you, this is Brunson, and Brunson's the same way. Boom, right? That was a scoop layup right there. See, like you'll get that weird stuff sometimes, right? So again, you just got to be very boom. Look at that. Oh, that was a dope one. That was reverse. Again, every single time I do this, I feel like I get different. you see more and more animations, right? But I think Brunson is going to be the better one out of the remaining as you have for a low one. All right, I love that one. I love that one. I just don't get it a lot, but I love that animation right there. But again, it's all about playing with it, right? And see, terrible animation right there. And I also realized when you're further away from the basket, you get those animations, right? Again, right there, look at that, another scoop layup, terrible. So again, it's like, you gotta pick and choose what your attributes and what type of, where you wanna go with your build. But as you can see, I'm saying Brunson's the best option out of the remaining, and even him, he's still doing a lot. Zach LaVine's the only one that doesn't do that weird scoop animations. And like I said, Zach LaVine requires an 83. A lot of people are not going to go that high, but as you can just look at here, all these animations are just good. And they're right there to the basket. It's nothing crazy. And again, it's all about preference. I like Jalen Green's also. So you can take a look at Jalen Green's. I love his animations, but Zach LaVine is the one that reigns supreme. And unfortunately, if you don't have the 83, you're just not going to get the OP animations, okay? Now let's go ahead and take a look real quick for my 6'6" to 6'9" type builds. And we'll go right here with the Kobe. I'm Kobe Bryant, RIP to the GOAT. And remember, L2 every single time. I'm not pressing L2 in these. I'm just wanting to be quickly going through these. Now we come over here to animations, and as you're going to see, the one out of the 6'6", 6'5" to 6'9" is going to be Austin Reeves. All right. As you can see, there's other ones here that you can take a look at. Tyro Hero, but no, they're not. I don't know what it is with Austin Reeves, but a lot of his animations are really good in this game. All right. Same thing here as you're gonna see. Boom. You see right there, high releasing layup. I don't know why his stuff is so OP, right? But again, as you can see right here, boom, high releasing layup. We'll come back over here. Come this side. Here, this is high. Boom, look at that. Jump shot, high releasing layup. And this requires a 77. So again, shout out to Austin Reeves. All his animations, look at that. Boom, perfect high releasing layup. Austin Reeves is the one that you want to go with when you go there. And then here, you're going to see another good layup. Now I can show you again how, just the difference of what it looks like when you go, boom. That right there is holding L2, being a lot slower layup. And I'm just drained. So let me go and get my energy back. But again, that's what you're looking for. And if you want to play around and try to find some other ones and you find something else that's better, let me know in the comment section. But boom, look at that, boom. And I held L2 and they gave me a little loop around the reverse type animation. But Austin Reeves is the one you want to go with if you're 6'5" to 6'9". That's to me, that is what you want to go. I love that, all right? Now let's go ahead and take a look. Because again, like I said, I don't want to sit here and waste everybody's time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 6'10" and up. And where are we at? Let's go with my you go 7'4". Let's go the tallest you can possibly go. Okay. And again, not gonna waste your time. The one that you wanna look at, and you're gonna see all these different options you have. You don't have a lot of options for this height, right? As you can see, for this height, you don't have a lot. These are only ones you have. But season 2, Giannis is the one you wanna go with, all right? I'm just gonna let you know, now requires a 75. You might not have it, you might too, you might. If you do, you do, whatever. But boom, again, as you can see right there, he finger rolled it, but it's a high one. It's not that little scoop layup type thing, all right? Again, my guys are slow. But again, you can see it's just nothing that's like, you know, a lollipop scoop layup. These are all good around the basket. I love this his package, all right? As you can see right there, and you can imagine if someone was standing like right here and you will right around them, and even if they don't, you can still be able to finish these strong, which I love, all right? Because right there, man, it's very overpowered. I don't even do normal layups anymore. It's every single time I'm always doing some type of Euro, holding L2 while I'm in the process. You have to hold L2 once the layup starts. So if you hold L2 before, you can go in the post, okay? So just keep that in mind also, all right? But as you can see right here, that's another one right there, high releasing. These are going to be the animations you want to utilize. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of y'all watch my videos and I try to give these little tidbits. Just try it. If you're having an issue missing all these contact dunks, try utilizing Euro steps. And as you become better and better at the game, you'll know like, yo, this is a perfect time to contact dunk. This is a perfect time to Euro. I usually like to try to Euro and all that type stuff if I'm going into traffic. I just don't think contact dunking is going to be fixed anytime soon. So I like to Euro every single time I'm going in traffic. If I'm on a fast break, that's where I'll go for the contact dunk. If someone's coming up beside me or around me, I'll go for that. But anything in traffic, unless you have poster machine takeover, I do not recommend doing that. But those are the best. Again, like I said, I literally bought all these animations for you. I did all the hard work for you. You do not have to worry about, look at that, I bought all of them, dog. Like I bought all from 7 Negative. And look at this, most of them have been bought. The only ones that weren't bought were the ones that I felt like didn't have good animations, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm sorry, I want to show you secondary. If you do not have a 75, try to go with Zion. Zion is really good for almost anything else. Like Zion's good for just normal layups too. So if you don't have the 75, you have a 70, go with Zion. But there you have my nephews and nieces. To me, a very glitchy animation that a lot of people aren't utilizing, holding the L2. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.